I want to add more money to the only part of our bipartisan bill that is currently at risk of running out of money. So I was surprised to see this simple proposal met uneasily by the Democratic leadership. The distinguished Democratic leader and the Speaker of the House sought to use this crucial program to open broader negotiations on other topics, including parts of the CARES Act where literally, listen to this, Mr. President, literally no money's gone out the door yet. No money has gone out the door yet. The Democratic leadership has suggested they may hold Americans' paychecks hostage unless we pass another sweeping bill that spends $500 billion doubling down on a number of parts of the CARES Act, including parts that have not even started to work yet. The country cannot afford unnecessary wrangling or political maneuvering. Treating this as a normal kind of partisan negotiation could literally cost Americans their jobs. We're in a situation right now where passing a bill means either unanimous consent or a voice vote. Everyone knows, everyone, there is zero chance that the sprawling proposal that our Democratic friends have gestured towards could pass either chamber by unanimous consent this week. No chance. And the President's already indicated he would not sign it. The country needs us to be nimble, to fix urgent problems as fast as we can, to be able to have focused discussions on urgent subjects without turning every conversation into a conversation about everything, without turning every conversation into a conversation about everything. We need to patch holes as we see them and keep moving forward together. Everybody in the Senate voted to send historic funding to hospitals and healthcare providers. Everyone supports funding hospitals. I'm in favor of even more funding for hospitals and providers down the line. I've been talking to a number of them, as I'm sure our colleagues have, over the last couple of weeks. But certainly we need to see the existing funding begin to work before we know what additional resources may be needed. I've been urging Secretary Azar to push this money onto the front lines as soon as possible. I'm glad tens of billions are going to go out tomorrow. There's only one part of the CARES Act that is already at risk of exhausting its funding right now. Only one part of the CARES Act is at risk of exhausting its funding right now: the Paycheck Protection Program. We're asking small business owners across America to place their faith in us. We're asking them to keep workers on payroll because Congress, the Treasury, and the SBA will have their back. We must not fail them. My colleagues must not treat working Americans as political hostages. This does not have to be, nor should it be, contentious. We don't have to divide along the usual lines so soon after we came together for the country.